The joys of car shopping. So many car makers from which to choose, and there's, I guess, the kind of cars, the model, the make. Oh, and options, warranties, financing, insurance. It is enough to make you want to pull your hair out. But if you have someone to navigate you through the process, someone who is your neighbor, your friend, someone you can trust, well, that can make all the difference in the world. Well, today we're introducing you to someone who will fit that bill. His name is Kevin Miller. You'll find him at Gateway Subaru in Delmarva. You'll also find out he has a lot in common with you and me. Kevin Miller has been with Gateway Subaru for 7 years, but he isn't as proud of the years he's racked up here as he is of the connections he's made with his customers.
I love people. I love working with people. Getting to know some people.
A Delmarva native from Denton, Miller attended Salisbury University and never left the area.
For me, it was a nice, happy medium between a big city and the small town that I grew up in.
And it's where he has chosen to raise his family, a family that includes 3 children. Like most of us, COVID-19 has limited what Miller does with his free time.
What do we typically like doing? We like going to the beach. The family, as far as vacation, we love to go to like an indoor water park. It's probably not going to happen this year.
But he's keeping himself busy anyway.
I go home and I pretty much, I work on the house, I work on the yard. It's a lot of stuff right now that's keeping me at home.
Miller is a Ravens fan and is hoping he'll get to watch them play this fall.
At least I do. The kids watch me watch the Ravens play.
But no Ravens game or water park would keep him away from an opportunity to travel to Europe and tour historic sites.
Going there and then hearing the tales, that's what really gets me here in the heart, you know?
Although it's not what he originally set out to do, being a car salesman for Gateway Subaru is the perfect fit for Miller. He says who he is and what he does is so different from what some see as a stereotypical car salesman.
I'm your neighbor. And quite honestly, we battle that stereotype pretty much every day. The days of 20 years ago when a car salesman could do whatever he wanted to and be whatever he wanted to be, in my opinion, are gone.
But he adds he still hears stories from customers about how other dealerships lived up to that stereotype.
I was just over at so-and-so's and just the worst experience. They wouldn't give me a number. They wouldn't, they wouldn't treat me like a person. They would just treat me like, okay, wrangle this person here and wrangle this person here, and you guys were just so much better.
That's why Miller loves working for Gateway.
That's part of what we do here. We don't hire the salesperson that's been a salesperson for 25, 30 years. A lot of the salespeople here weren't a car salesman before. We were in management. We dealt directly with customers before in customer service to make, to get the customers to be happy. If there was a concern, let's address that concern.
That personal approach works. Kevin says first-time customers have come back a second and third time.
We could keep people coming back all the time. And what makes me even feel better is when people refer me. When I have somebody come in and they say, so-and-so bought a car from you, and they said to drop your name, to come see you. And that makes me feel good as well.
And as you just heard, we talked with Kevin about how he's keeping himself busy during the coronavirus pandemic. He says that he's also taken up gardening and he's riding his bicycle a lot.